David and his live-in prostitute, as they mentioned, are clout chasers. One of the things that they do is contact individuals on YouTube and other forms of social media, and they use different information that I have shared in my home with my children, with anyone that I've known, any work that I've done in the community. They will take any information that they could, use it as their own in order to gain a following, in order to gain friendships. Um, Something that they do very often is on a daily basis, they contact different YouTubers they that they know that I have watched. And how do they know that? Because they're in my computer system. They're in my phone, where they can see everything that I'm watching and doing within my phone. And they will contact individuals that I have watched. They will tell them to repeat certain information in a new video. So they would essentially use them to gaslight me, because they would tell them different things that I have said within my home to my children, either that day or the day before. And these YouTubers, they would say everything that I have just said verbatim, and they have been doing this for a while. And essentially, it's almost as if they want me to contact that individual with this information to have it out with them, so to speak. That's not my personality. That's not who I am. I don't choose to fight entities. However, I do annihilate them when I need to, when the Lord tells me to, but I don't feel a desire to do that on a daily basis. It's not a part of who I am. And the work that I'm doing, the mission that I'm doing here, is greater than dealing with these low vibrational entities. Okay, so eventually, these entities just fight themselves, so I don't really need to do that. As the Lord sees fit, I will do exactly what He tells me to do when the time is right. So these particular individuals, as I mentioned, they use various manners of social media, using different things that I personally care about, like the planet, volunteerism, recycling, water systems, things of that nature, that really helps to keep the earth prospering, doing what it needs to do. And these individuals don't care about those things. They have taken the things that I care about and made it their own. These are very sick, demented, demonic entities. You all need to be careful with who get onto your YouTube page and leave comments of what you should talk about, or they contact you in some way and say that they want to help you, they want to build your brand, or they want to build your business. Please take every sense of help, every source of help before the Lord, and make sure that it is indeed from Him, because you just may be used by the devil to gaslight another individual, to cause another individual anguish or anxiety. None of these things will work for me, but these sort of practices and tactics, they have worked on individuals and caused them to, as I said, remain quiet, or go into a sense of depression, or go into some kind of mental institution. These individuals, they need to be hospitalized. They need to be institutionalized. Their fate is imminent. It is coming. On the natural, one would say, just put them in a mental institution. Okay, you can do that. However, they're so far past any type of help, but if anything, if nothing else, then certainly, they need to be institutionalized. They're very mentally disturbed individuals that set out to hurt other people, other innocent people who has not harmed them in any way, shape, or form. This is my first time coming out publicly with this since trying to seek the help of law enforcement. And speaking of law enforcement, there is a department, Lindenwold Police Department, does security for David, and they were helping him essentially when I went to have his papers served, his affidavit for appearing in court served. They were helping him. They actually called his assistant. Nicholas Ashley Smith is his assistant, who is his demonic right hand that helps him to fulfill all of these evil practices. Judgment is here for him as well, and it's unfortunate when children are involved as well. I'll do another video on that in particular. So Nicholas Ashley Smith received a phone call from the police department that I was there to have papers served, and the police essentially rejected the documents to serve, and they're supposed to actually serve the individual with documentation. So the police department is involved with what has taken place as well. So, and I do have all of that information. There's nothing that I say that I don't have information in regards to. And essentially, I just wanted to say, be careful if you upload any videos with any individuals coming forward asking to help you in any way, or leaving comments of what you should talk about, because they may be using you as a conduit for the devil to gaslight another individual.